At her promotion dinner, my wife said, "He's just here for the free food," and the table laughed. And then the restaurant owner approached and asked, "Sir, your usual table?" And everyone went quiet, and my wife whispered, "What does he mean, usual?" The laugh was still echoing when I felt the air shift. My wife Emma had just told her entire team I was only there for free dinner. A few people chuckled. One guy tried to high-five me. I just smiled like I'd heard it before, because I had, many times. Then this older guy in a black suit walked up. His name was Antonio. We'd known each other for over 10 years. "Mr. Thompson," he said with this accent that made my name sound fancy. "Your usual table is ready. Should I move you there?" You could have heard a pin drop. Emma's fork stopped mid-air. Her eyes darted around looking for answers. "Your usual table?" she asked, trying to sound casual, but her voice cracked. Antonio glanced at her, then back at me. "It's ready whenever you wish, sir. We'll stay here for now," I said. "Thanks, Antonio." He nodded and left. The silence at that table was deafening. Her new boss spoke first. "Wait, are you the Thompson from the Romano Restaurant Group renovation?" I sipped my wine. "I was an early investor, helped out during a rough patch. Antonio and I go way back." Emma's hand had completely stopped moving. Her smile froze, but her eyes were screaming. See, she'd always seen me as background noise. The guy who held the camera at company events. The husband who waited in the car during her awards ceremonies. Pleasant, but forgettable. Someone asked how long I'd known Antonio. About 11 years. Long enough to know which dishes aren't on the menu. Right then, the waiter brought out this special venison dish with black garlic risotto. Not what anyone else ordered. "Chef's special," he said. "Antonio said you'd prefer this." Her colleague whispered, "You really do have a usual table?" I didn't answer, just cut my venison slowly while everyone watched. Emma tried to redirect conversation, asking about quarterly budgets like nothing happened. But nobody was listening anymore. They were all looking at me differently, looking at her differently, wondering what else they didn't know. Her boss leaned in. "The Romano Group made quite the comeback after the fire. That was partially you. I helped get the right people in, kept the lights on when the old partners wanted to sell." Emma finally spoke. "You never told me any of this." I shrugged. "You said my side projects bored you." She laughed too loud, too forced. "Well, now I'm curious. What else don't I know?" I looked at her deadpan. "How long is dinner?" A few uncomfortable laughs rippled around the table. Someone else brought up the nonprofit I'm on that restored Little Italy. Another asked if I consulted for other venues. Each answer was another crack in Emma's carefully built image. When dessert came, they brought me another special. Tiramisu with caramelized figs. Not on the menu. Emma stared. "You come here that often?" "Only when I want to be remembered." She didn't touch her dessert. Just sat there realizing the man she thought was her accessory had an entire life she never bothered asking about. The people she wanted to impress were starting to see it too. That night at home, she demanded answers. "Why didn't you tell me you own part of that place?" "You never asked," I said simply. "That's manipulative." "No, I sat there like your husband. You just forgot who I was."